If you've wanted to sell your products online for a long time, but you just haven't been able to do so because of the technical learning curve, then this is your solution. By the end of this video course, you'll have the necessary knowledge to set up your e-commerce site from scratch on the WordPress platforms so that you can start generating leads, sales, and profits. So in this step-by-step video course, you're going to watch over my shoulder as I show you how to set up an e-commerce site with WooCommerce. Whether you're selling digital products or physical products, creating an e-commerce store is your first step. Now, while there are a variety of different platforms that you can use to set up your e-commerce site, WooCommerce is the #1 option if you are utilizing WordPress. And we're going to talk about how to edit the product settings and of course how to create a product. It's super easy. All you have to do is go under products, which is normally under WooCommerce. So it's this section here. And right here, you'll see all products. So if you created products, you'll see all of them here. At the moment, we have no products, so that we see create product. So add new is similar to create a product, categories, tags, and attributes. Now in the future videos, I'll talk about categories and tags, and of course product attributes as well. But for now, let's just talk about and focus purely on these two right here. So to create a product, there are two different ways. You can either import them by utilizing this. Let's say, for example, that you have 100 different products, and creating individual products over and over and over again is just going to take a lot of time. So to do that, you can either click create product or start import. I'm going to go ahead and click create product, but I also opened a different tab with the import products here. Now, as you can see here, this says this tool allows you to import or merge product data to your store via a CSV file or a spreadsheet file. So as you can see here, all you have to do is populate it, import it, and you're good to go. Now, I'm not going to focus a lot on this. This is more advanced. What we're going to do is go back over here and create a new product. So this could be, let's say, book 1. And then what you want to do is you want to add your description here. And ideally, put them in bullets. Bulleted points or number bullets, whatever. So something like that. And of course down here you can actually put the price. So it says product data, simple product. So if you're just adding one product, it's going to be a simple product. If you have a group of products, it's going to be this one here. Now you also want to specify, is it virtual or is it downloadable? So as you can see with this tooltip, it says virtual products are intangible and are not shipped. Downloadable products give access to a file upon purchase. So if you're trying to sell, let's say for example, an ebook or a video, it's going to be downloadable. All right. If it's not, it will be virtual. So if it's physical, of course, you want to leave these unchecked. Now, if you do downloadable, it gives you the option to add a file, like in a PDF or a video course or something. But if you want to enter the URL, you would need to have some sort of extension that allows you to integrate digital products. But for now, to keep it simple, you can simply upload the file here. And of course, it says download limit and download expiry. Okay, so after that, you can go to inventory, and it has the SKU. If you have something like a physical product, you can put in stock status, in stock, out of stock, or on back order, sold individually. And of course, shipping. Shipping is only needed if you have a physical product. If you have a digital product, it's definitely not needed. Linked products like upsells or cross sells, meaning things that are related, but you can get people to buy more, basically. So cross-sell, on the other hand, would be something that is related. So let's say, for example, that you are selling something like a water filtration system. A cross-sell could be something related to that, such as maybe the filters or a different type of something that is actually needed. Of course, you can scroll down and enter the product description. Now, attributes, will focus on that at a later video. But for now, that's the basics of adding a product. Now, to the right-hand side, you can also add categories, product tags, which we'll talk about later, but you also want to set a product image. So whatever enticing image that you have describing that product, you'll want to upload it right here. And of course, once you're done, you can simply click on publish. Now, before we go, I'm just going to simply enter some prices here. So we'll say regular price is $30, sale price is about $10. And we will simply click publish, and we are good to go. We're going to talk about how to organize your products. So as you begin to add more and more products over the course of weeks, months, or even years, things are going to become disorganized. It's going to be very hard for you to find, and of course your customers to find, unless you have a system in place initially and of course in the long term to make things easier to find. So that's what we're going to talk about in this particular video. And to do that, there are several different options that you can take. Now, as we mentioned earlier, we have categories, we have tags, and of course we have attributes. Now, attributes are a little bit different. So we're going to focus mainly on categories and tags. Now, you can also access them via the right-hand sidebar of each and every single one of your products. So on the right-hand side, you can see product categories, and of course you can see product tags. Now, it's going to be the same thing, except for this location here is going to show you all of your categories and of course all of your tags. Whereas this one over here, this allows you to specify how this product is categorized in the category or within the tags. So if we go to product categories, you can see a list here. And of course, when you see product tags, you're going to see a list here. Now, it's a good idea to have it written down on paper or have an idea of where things fit, and to try to create those product categories ahead of time, and then create the product tags ahead of time. So as you begin to add your products, you're not thinking of categories when you're adding products, but instead you have the categories already created. So let's create an example here. Let's say, for example, that we want to create products and focus on products in a specific niche. And let's say, for example, that niche is about water filtration. So if we take a look at different categories, we have maybe water filters, or we can just say filters. Let's say that the whole site is about water filtration. So we have filters, and the slug is going to be the user-friendly URL version. So you can say something like water-filters. And then you'll want to put a description. Now, of course, you also want to upload a thumbnail if you can. If you can't, no big deal. Just create a category. So when you're done, all you have to do is click on Add New Category, and you're done. So we can see that here. Now, let's say you've created other categories, and as you can see to the right, we see count. The reason why it's 0 is because there's no products that are attached to that product category. Now, if we go over here and we're going to refresh the page, I'll actually click on update and go from there, and we see filters. So I'm going to uncheck uncategorized, click on filters, and there we go. So if I click on update here and I go back to the product categories and I refresh the page from this page, you'll see that it says filters count 1. So to get a broader view of things, you can always go to product categories and see how many products are within what category. The same thing holds true with product tags. You can create product tags over here, or you can simply create them over here. So let's say, for example, that we're going to create the product tags over here. So this is a water filtration device, so we can say something like filters, and you can click enter, and then something like water, let's say 1-year warranty. Now when you click on update, even though we created the product tags on this location over here, they will appear under the tags over here. So as you can see, it says filters, 1-year warranty, water, count 1, 1, and 1, meaning there's one product within this tag here, one here, one here, and one here. So I wanted to show you that so that it allows you to see that you can create tags and categories via the product section, and also within the product tag section and within the product category section. So that's how easy and simple it is to create an organized system for your products. And we're going to talk about product attributes. Now, here's what I mean by product attributes. To give you the best example, I'm going to go to a site called Alibaba.com. I did search for a t-shirt. T-shirts are a great example of this. So you have size and you have color. Underneath size, we have things like small, medium, large. Color, we have all sorts of different colors. Now, what I want you to understand is these are the attributes. So size is the attribute. Color is the attribute. What are these? These are what we call values. Now the reason why I'm telling you this is because that is what it's called under WooCommerce. So if we were to go under here, and let's just refresh this page, you can do it of two different ways. You can go under attributes and add them there, or you can add them on the actual product that you're editing. I like to do it on the product that I'm editing because I can add the values. And under attributes, you can only add the attributes. So think of attributes kind of like a category of product attributes. So we have color and size. Since we're dealing with like water filters, we can have size. So you pick and choose the attribute, you click on add, and then of course you're going to see values. So the values for size would be something like small, and then you type that in, and then you click add new, and then we can type in medium, and of course large. Click add new, enter that here, click OK, and that's it. That is how to add a product attribute. Now of course, if it were color, let's say color, you would do the same thing. Let's say we have brown. So you click on add new, click OK, click add new, green, click add new, white, and we click save attributes. So now we can click update. And there we go. So we go under attributes, we can see that we have large, medium, small. Under color, we have a variety of different colors. And that's it.